This is my garden. This is me. It's getting ready to storm, I think, so I'll be quick here. I've got 2 rows of tomato plants here. I think there's about going to be 13 in one row and 10 or 11, 12 in the other one. Here's another row of tomato plants. And another row of tomato plants. And a few stuck here and there over here. Zucchini back there, it's been getting beat up by the wind and storms lately. There's a big green giant tomato plant. An echinacea. Another tomato plant. This tomato plant came from a cutting. Actually, I just pruned off a stem, lower stem on one of my other plants and planted it, and it grew really nice. There's some German lunchbox tomatoes, 2 of them, and 2 classic beefsteak tomatoes. Some strawberries and marigolds. Some grass and weeds, and more more strawberries. There's my mower I bought. Really a monster, hard to push. It's self-propelled, but here's a few peppers and a grape tomato plant. Got a few zucchini coming on. I hope they survive. Here's my onion bed. It didn't do very well, but we'll see how it goes. I'm letting the sunflowers come up. I'm going to plant some more. Here's a patch of mint. I stuck one or two things out there once upon a time, and they grew. Here's my potato patch. And some of them are turning yellow. They're flowering too. Got nice little flowers. Potato flower. They were flowering more, but there's one still. This is just a tub I had been throwing clumps of dirt in, so I started sticking some of the tomato cuttings in it, and they were growing until we got a lot of rain, and then I dumped it out, so there's some more of them down there. Here's another row, my longest row of tomato plants. This is 2 Better Boys. They produce pretty well. They've already got tomatoes on them. And there's 33 plants in here in this row. These are cucumbers. There's might be some cantaloupe stuck in there too. And we just put this trellis up last night, Zach and I. It's 3 cattle panels and 6 T-posts. And these are the hay bales, experimental hay bale garden. Here's another row of tomato plants. I think there's might be 24, 25 in there. And here's another one that started. This one's not looking too good, but some of them look right. What those are is some seeds planted there, and then some of my pepper seeds I had planted. Some tomatoes came up in them, so I don't know if I got confused and planted tomatoes first and then peppers, so I'm not sure what variety they are. These are cucumbers. I have some kind of Japanese Jabai, Shira, Hazaru, or something like that. Cucumbers planted there. They're supposed to be long like Armenian cucumbers or English cucumbers. Here's more. These are cantaloupe. And these are Calypso cucumbers. They're supposed to be extra good and productive. More cucumbers and cantaloupe. This is called Sugar Cube. It's a mini cantaloupe. I hope those do well. More Sugar Cube. More cucumbers. Cucumbers, I think. There's a little cantaloupe. Doesn't look like it's going to make it. I don't know if these are cucumbers or cantaloupe. I think they're cucumbers. And I planted some tomatoes in here. They haven't been doing very well. They were already old. This one's starting to come out of it. I don't know if that one's starting to come out of it a little bit. I don't know if it's worth messing with. Planted some strawberry watermelon here. There's a couple of them that have come up. I don't know where this one is. Come on up. These are spineless zucchini. There's a tray of brassicas I haven't planted. Green zucchini. I started from seed in the house. These are watermelon. And this little plant is cantaloupe. There's a cantaloupe. This little plant is a cantaloupe, I believe. More watermelon. More watermelon. And then I planted a strawberry watermelon right here. It's coming up. And right here. I'm not sure where else. Right here. So this is a square little hay bale garden. I need to mulch it with grass. These are sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes on the top, rims around, and then watermelon in the inside. There's two kinds. There's Sugar Baby and Crimson Sweet. So I hope those work out. So I need to get grass clippings on the other one. Some of these tomatoes look good and some of them not so good. Let's see, what kind is this? This is Jetstar. The hybrids like Jetstar and Better Boy just seem to do way better. Some of these other ones, this is Black Krim. I'm having a lot of trouble with the Black Krims. They're kind of touchy. There's a classic beefsteak, and some of those I'm having trouble with. The heirlooms, I got lots of heirlooms, and they're just slow to put fruit on, and they curl and wilt easier, get yellow, blight easier. It's a Green Giant. These grow really big, but and they're supposed to be like the best tasting tomato. I've never tried a green tomato. They're big, but none of them have put fruit on yet, but they're getting some flowers. That one fell over. I'm going to tie it up. It's not too bad. It's various heirlooms, and there's a Jetstar. Oh, this is my favorite, Delicious tomato. It's one of my favorites. So anyway, that's my garden so far. There's my pile of stuff I need to spread out. And these were a big log that went down in the front yard. I cut it in half, and Zach and a neighbor drug it back here for me. And I'm going to make a border, a raised bed. That's my plan anyway. And plant all kinds of flowers in it for people going into the nature park here. This is the nature park, all behind us, to see. And also put little cherry tomatoes, all kinds in there, so kids can grab a snack if they want. That's my plan, but getting it done is another thing. So I better turn this off before I run out of time. My messy backyard, my stuff all over the place, my pools that I use for mixing dirt and stuff. Better go pick that up. Okay, see you later.